Zechariah 8.
36 and what, huh?
Yeah. Jeremiah 36 and 2. Zechariah 8 and 11. 8 and 11, 8 and 12.
Jesus Christos es negros no blancos.
To Israel. Jesucristo taíno.
Hermanos.
Hermano,
Grinch over
familia.
here, man.
Negro
What's going on, Brother Grinch?
What is y'all saying?
Unidades Sociales de la Casa Diablo.
Ya tú sabes. Yeah.
Just go live.
Go live.
You act like you're doing something. All right, Shayon. Brother Daniel, first and foremost, all praises and honor and glory to the Most High Father, Yahweh, by Hashem, Masiyaki, Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to edify some brothers and sisters, but as you can see, it is a hot day and brothers is lounging today. So let's sit here and get some lessons going between us. With that being said, Shalom. So as y'all know, today is we're in the month of July. And July is, as you can see, is Tammuz. That's Tammuz right there. Tammuz is the month of July right now, which is Christian. This is the overthrow of Jerusalem right now that happened in July. Give me Jeremiah 36.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 36, verse
39 too.
Shalak.
39 too.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 39, verse 2.
Check it out.
And in the 11th year of Zedekiah, in the 4th month.
In what month?
The 4th month.
In the 4th month. Today's the 4th month. July, Tammuz. These are the 4th months. Keep going. What happened in the 4th month?
The 9th day of the month. The city was broken up.
It was what?
The city was broken up.
The city was broken up, much like what it is today.
God.
You get what I'm saying? We're mixed in with a bunch of different people, different nationalities, different everywhere. Keep going. What happened there?
And all the princes of the king of Babylon came in.
Keep going.
And sat in the middle gate. Even Nergal, Shazir.
Don't worry about the name. Keep going. I know. I already know.
It's like you know, folly. Yeah. Samgar, Nebo. Sarshem.
Go ahead.
Rabasars. Nigal Sharazar. Ramnag.
Okay, keep going.
With all the residue of the princes of the king of Babylon. King of Babylon.
So they say it was a bunch of white people walking around here in the middle of the city.
God.
And they came here intermixing with all our people everywhere. So they come downtown, they show up, and they go and they sit here and it's like the President Trump walks in. President Trump or anybody else happens to walk in and they sit here and overthrow and take over the city. Keep going.
Teach up.
What happened?
And it came to pass that when Zedekiah the king of Judah saw them and all the men of war.
All the who?
All the men of war.
So he sat here and noticed that he got white folks sat here. All the men of war calling him out. In the middle of the city. He knew he was already overthrown when you already got your enemy in the gates. So sitting there celebrating July 4th for the same thing. It's the same thing you're celebrating. Your enemy's fall over our own kingdom.
Teach up.
Keep going.
Good. Then they fled and went forth out of the city by night, by the way of the king's garden, by the gate.
Except you repent, you shall all likewise perish. She gonna sit here and scoff like that. She's sitting there doing this. And she gonna get put to death for that, man, if you don't repent.
They got a hook, don't mess with man. Don't worry about it. Keep going. Let's keep listening. What's going on in the 4th? Come on. So they ran between the gates and the two walls. They left. Keep going.
By the king, by the gate betwixt the two walls, and he went out the way of the plain.
So the man said, the brother sat here and said, I saw some white folks in the city, and they was like, oh, I can't be down with them. I gotta go. At night, so they took off. They took off, and they left. Because of the simple fact that they was already sitting there estranged with the enemy within our own city and gates.
God, teach up.
They're learning that you need to learn who your enemies are and watch out for these things. Who's actually for you and who's actually with you. Who's actually working with you in these things. Because that's the simple fact that that's going on in everybody's family. He says your enemy will come in within your hand with your own family. Who you walk with. Things of that nature. Give me. How you been, brother? All right, appreciate it. All right? And he's trying to tell us, like, let's go to, let me precept to 55, Psalms 55, 12, and 14. You can, yeah, you're finished with that. You can jump to Psalms 55, 12, and 14. Yeah, go ahead and bring it out.
55, 12,
The book
14,
of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 11. But now I will not be unto the residue of this people as in the former days, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, Psalms 55, 20, 12.
Oh, no. You want me to get it? I got 55, 12.
I got it.
This is Psalms, chapter 55, verse 12.
Bring it out.
For it was not an enemy that reproached me.
Come on.
Then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me.
Come on.
Then I would have hid myself from him.
Sometimes the white man that's sitting there coming after us. Sometimes our enemies are brothers that sit here and hold us back.
You got hit?
You got hit?
No.
I just looked up in his phone.
He probably having a siege.
Pull him out the street, man.
Can't move if you get hit.
Well, he can't touch it.
He been right here for like
Hey, are you having a
5
heart
minutes.
attack? You having a heart attack?
He need an ambulance quick, baby.
I'm gonna go over here to Marta, and I'm gonna tell him to get the
Hold
EMT.
on, man. Be strong, baby. You know that this now.
I don't know what this is.
Fight, baby. Hello? Fight, baby.
About to right now.
What's wrong with him? Nothing.
I don't know.
He off. Now, where all the ambassadors and the cops at right now? EMS. As much as they drive around here.
Black crazy phone.
Or you showed up like 3 people got pulled over. Back to back.
Yeah, back to back.
Oh,
yeah, no.
Read that over. 55.
So, Psalm 55:12. Let me go ahead and start it over. Bring that out.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 12. For it was not an enemy that reproached me.
Come on.
Then I could have borne it.
You could have what?
I could have borne it.
You could have handled your iniquity. If it was dealing with a white boy, I could have handled it. Because I would have been able to deal with them because I know they already hate me. But when it comes from my brother and the thing, it's a little bit more intense. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Neither was it he that hated me that did magnify himself against me. Then I would have hid my face from him. But it was thou, a man, mine equal, mine equal,
Come on.
my guide,
Come on.
and my acquaintance.
Keep going. One more verse.
We took sweet counsel together
Come on.
and walked unto the house of Yahweh in
Who was the
company.
one that played, who played Yahweh soccer? Out of the 12, who played Yahweh soccer? Yahweh soccer was played by his own boy.
Judas.
Out of the 12. Yeah.
Judas.
Judas, Malcolm. Yeah. I mean, I say Chris, whatever his last name is. But yeah, Judas. His own brother. His own brother that he picked out. But he already knew he was a devil.
Yeah.
But that took spiritual discernment. That was what the problem was. He sat here and said, I knew this dude was going to play me. It just started coming out. And that's the spiritual discernment we got to learn to bring with some brothers as well, too. Because some of our brothers want to sit here and switch us up and sort us out. When brothers is actually honest and come into the truth and try to switch them out. Like, come on, man, we need our love. More love in our brothers than sitting there keeping our brothers on top. All of these brothers, they came around, they come around and look far for you. It's better than, give me your own Proverbs 27:10. And give me Proverbs 18:24.
It's Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 10.
24 and 27:10.
Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 10. Thine own friend and thy father's friend forsake not, neither go into thy brother's house in the day of thy calamity.
Come on.
For better is a neighbor that is near than a brother far off.
Brother, it's better than a brother that's near than a brother that's away. You know what I mean? What's going on? And that's what we need, brothers that are near. Not far away, not in their mind, not physically. You have to sit here and represent the brother that's next to you that's willing to go to walk that walk with you. But all brothers don't want to walk that walk. They want to walk in the enemy's way. We wonder why we're in confusion, why we don't walk in the same pathways. Because we're being taught one way. We're living under one rule, being taught one way, and living under another way, being taught another. So it's not really good coming on, man. Let's find out give me Zechariah 8.
I'm there. Book of Zechariah, chapter 8.
Wait a minute, hold on. Proverbs 18.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A man that hath friends must shew himself friendly.
He must do what?
Must shew himself friendly.
Come on.
And there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.
Guess what?
There is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.
There's a friend that stick closer than a brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And those brothers are actually ones that you actually grow up with. Those that sit here and foot it out with you. These out here that's doing the grind and stepping out here in the heat, standing out here with you. You get what I'm saying? Well, I need all brothers putting in that working everywhere, man. It's respected towards all our people to say and respect. They finally got them off the ground. So, we gotta love our brother, man, and come close. Talking behind their back and this, that, and the third. There's a lot of shadiness going in the world that our people have accumulated being in this state for a long time. Being around a white man, they don't tell you the truth all the time. So you get used to lying. You make business off of lying now. Become lawyers, doctors, and things like that while lying to your people. And that's why a lot of trust and why everybody's going to sit here and say in the last days, everybody's heart's going to turn cold. Because we can't, it's hard to sit here and trust. So you gotta learn to trust people. Sit here and say, look, man, your word is your bond. What you say, statement, you have to live by it. And according to the Most High, if you're not gonna stand by what you say, then nobody can trust you, not even the Most High. So we gotta sit here and live by our words. Right? Give me Zechariah 8.
Put to death if you don't repent. The book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 11.
Verse 8. 19.
Verse 19. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts.
Come on.
The fast of the 4th month.
The what?
The fast of the 4th month.
This is the 4th month. So that means there is supposed to be a fast because there's punishment. Our punishment was to sit here and say that we've integrated ourselves with the rest of these people and different nationalities. It says since you let them in your gates, the only way you've already pushed the curse onto yourself by allowing these brothers and sisters that you don't know from different nationalities come into your world. So he says, what's your way out? What am I supposed to do in the 4th month?
Fast of the 4th month.
I'm supposed to fast. He says the 4th month, the 5th month, keep going.
And the fast of the 5th, and the fast of the 7th, and the fast of the 10th shall be to the house of Judah.
To the who?
To the house of Judah.
Come on.
Joy and gladness and cheerful feast.
Let's speak of cheerful feast. That's if you sit here and you starve yourself. If you fast for the Most High, if you put away these things. Because right now, this is the time that he's going to sit here and punish. That's why everybody's getting tested right now. Subjected in certain ways. got your tough days is coming, and you feel it. You know it's coming. In the summer, he told you flat out the summertime was going to be a tough period of time, man. People are going to go cold. It's going to be a tough period in everybody's life. Why? Because it's here. These things already play out over and over in life. You know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to fast in the 5th month, right? Give me Jeremiah 36:6.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 36, verse 6. Therefore go thou and read in the roll, which thou hast written from my mouth, the words of the Lord Yahweh in the ears of the people in the Lord Yahweh's house.
Come on.
Upon the fasting day.
On the what?
Upon the fasting day.
Come on.
And also thou shalt read them in the ears of all Judah.
Come on.
That come out of their cities.
That do what?
That come out of their cities.
Keep going.
It may be they will present their supplication before the Lord Yahweh and will return everyone from his evil way. And will return everyone from his evil way.
Come on.
For great is the anger and the fury that the Lord Yahweh have pronounced against this people.
So this is the time and period that we're supposed to be sitting here rebuking our own sins, admitting them and coming to conclusion with them and sitting here working through them. You get what I'm saying? But we also have to have patience because our people are down. Our people are sat here living on the street, knocked out on the street. We got EMS and fire department right down the street from us right now, trying to take care of our brothers and sisters. Because why? We got laced water, we got laced food. They're trying to kill us 1,000 ways from one right now. And our people are trying to come back to the Most High. That's why you see people sitting here trying to get away from me. Living vegan, trying to sit here and eat healthy. Take care of yourself healthy. So you don't have to rely on the doctors who sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh yeah, we'll just give you a shot. We'll give you a meal for pill. These are things that we're trying to get away from. Right? Let's go back to Zechariah 8.
Zechariah 8:20. The book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 20. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, it shall yet come to pass that there shall come people and the inhabitants of many cities.
Of what?
Of many cities.
Inhabitants of many cities. What people sit here and scoop up, different nationalities, nothing but the United States of America right now. They sit here and snatch up everybody from Venezuela to Colombia to Guatemala to, it doesn't matter right now. They heap we have all nationalities mixed in this country right now. And that's the biggest problem. It's because the king of Babylon wants to sit here and learn from everybody else's nationality while we're dismissing our own. And wonder why everybody's confused right now. Because they sat here and they bred our people. They taught them how to dress. They taught them how to act, what they should be. Told them we cannot work. We can't have a normal job. So we have to hustle and sit here and get other jobs around the system. So those trusting in the system have worked out of it. That's why he says, I know Jacob. I know Jacob. I know who they are. I've lived with them. They grow up with me. But people want to sit here and heap on different nationalities and say we're like them. We're no different. We're all the same. And they wonder why there's confusion. Because that was the manipulation to make you think they're all the same and you're separate. Give me Isaiah 45:14.
Isaiah chapter 45, verse 14. Thus says the Lord Yahweh, the labor of Egypt and the merchandise of Ethiopia, and of the Sabaeans, men of stature, shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine.
They should be what?
And they shall be thine.
Come on.
They shall come after thee, and chains they shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. And they shall fall down unto thee.
So as your young brothers are sitting here growing into this word now, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to have Jewish guys calling you. Young white people are asking you right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you already do. Right or wrong? Young white folks sitting here grabbing you, trying to sit here and bring you on, learn from you. To learn to understand all of those laws and statutes. Because those people are given the national, give me Jeremiah 16:19, given the laws to sit here and understand those things. These people were born without any type of moral compass. Sit here and walk and understand and say what's right and what's wrong. I didn't know it was wrong to shoot you. I didn't know it was wrong to kill you. I didn't know it was wrong to sex you. I didn't know that. You have to be taught these things. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth. From the ends of the earth. And shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
No, they already know they've inherited lies because this entire system is built on lies. Period. It's all built on lies. Everywhere.
Vanity and things wherein there is no profit.
No prophecy, man. Read up Jeremiah 17.
I always do look for that scripture. That's a good one.
A lot of people don't want to see it. They want to live in that ways, man. And realize that these people are sitting there trying to learn from us, and we're sitting there picking up their habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's difficult.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus says the Lord Yahweh.
Bring it out.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Bro, what?
And learn not the way of the heathen.
Come on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
But our people want to learn the way of the heathen. They want to have blonde hair. They want to wear Daisy Dukes. They want to be fresh. They want to be loose. Everybody want to be blonde hair. Want to be a white girl. White girl's been orderly told, and now every feature, blonde hair. I don't know where the figure or anything that comes from, but that's from our women out there. But they want to claim to sit here, and that's the Horish or Babylonian part of this world. And you can see that, man. Because they manipulate even our women to sit here and color their hair blonde, do these things to themselves, sag their pants, and think that it's okay. And think that it's really right for their mind and wonder why nobody trusts these people.
It's right.
It goes on. You got more? Go ahead.
For the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain. For the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain.
Take hold, man. Give me that. Yeah, give me Leviticus 26:3. Deuteronomy 12:30.
26:3. 3. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 3. If ye walk, said 31, right? You on 31?
26. Yeah, 26:31.
Leviticus chapter 26, verse 31. Bring it out. And I will make your cities waste.
And what?
And I will make your cities waste.
So the Father said he's going to make the cities to waste. Come on.
And bring your sanctuaries unto desolation.
Come on.
And I will not smell your savor of your sweet odors.
He said, I don't want to smell nothing in you. I don't want to hear these people doing hot dog. I don't want to see chicken. All these things they did and they stuffed themselves. So the Most High is sitting there literally saying, look, man, for July 4th, you really should have been fasting instead of sitting there going with their food. But I guarantee you most of these people were sitting there starving down. Getting the barbecues and this, that, and the third. And these were sitting there going against your own people to sit here and teach. You know what I mean? Like, it's still going on, man. Give me Jeremiah, Leviticus 20:23.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 23.
Come on.
And ye shall not walk in the manner of the nation, which I cast out before you. For they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them.
He said, I harbored them, man. So all these people have done these things and still doing them to this very day. Especially with the sodomites. Especially with homosexuality, all these types of sexuality things. It tells you, hey, but he says that not only does the Most High hate it, because your sexuality actually goes with the land. The land says the land will spew you out.
That's right.
For doing these things. But these are the reasons that he cast out all these sodomites and these gay people and this, that, and the third, man. You know what I mean? book of Leviticus 18 and 22. 20. Start at
Where your father from?
18 and 24.
So-called African American.
My name.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 24. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you.
So he sat here and says, yo, I cast my people out. What's going on? Appreciate you, brother. I cast my people out for these exact sexual, these reasons. Of men being with men, women with women, the confusion that he said, I cast these types of nations completely out because of that. That's why he got rid of Sodom. That's why I got rid of Gomorrah. Keep going.
Verse 24, defile not.
25.
Slaki, verse 25. And the land is defiled. Therefore, I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it.
You do what?
I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it. And the land itself vomit out of her.
So the land itself vomiteth out its own people. He says that's not even a choice of the Most High. That's the land for sitting there doing these types of abominations, not having a man and a woman in a family relationship. Teaching our people to sit here and have sex with animals and beasts and men with men. These sodomites. Right? Keep going. 26.
Verse 26. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes.
Keep my what?
Keep my statutes.
Come on.
And my judgments.
Come on.
And shall not commit any of these abominations.
Not do what? Not commit?
Shall not commit any of these abominations.
So he's asking not to commit your sexual abomination, man.
God.
To keep your bed clean. That's it. To sit here and respect your woman. If you lay with that woman, that's your wife. Period.
Teach up.
You get what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that complicated. But people want to jump around, and that's the way the world is. That they sit here and teach you to say, oh, well, you should get out of high school, go to the prom, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get your girl, you know what I mean? Then go to college and bash some more chicks. Next thing you know, you got a venereal disease.
God.
By the time you hit college, messing around with that stuff. But these are things that they're pushing on our children right now, man. On your kids. Teaching many different, how many new sexual genders we got now? We got 15, 20, 30 new genders of sexuality. And I don't how do you have all these different genders all of a sudden?
God. Madness.
But that's what they want to teach you, and that's the confusion, lost part of it. Is that they don't even realize that you're teaching against normal family tributes.
God.
He says, the land will spew you out for that. He says, the land will curse you from sitting there being gay. That's how bad it is. Why are they sitting there talking about me? Bruh, not even God said I'm a savior. You chose everything from sitting there getting genetics and getting all types of changes on your body. Now you expect somebody to respect you? You didn't respect yourself. Come on, man, keep going.
Neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that's sojourning among you.
Keep going. Verse 27.
Verse 27. For all these abominations have the men of the land done.
Come on.
Which were before you, and the land is defiled.
So he said the land noticed these things. The land, he cast them out first time because of doing these things. And people think, oh, well, it's none of your business. Well, according to the Most High, even the land has business in that one.
God.
With your sexuality.
God.
If you ain't got a wife, you ain't taking care of women, if you sleeping with men, if you having sex with animals, kissing dogs in the mouth, all of that nonsense, man. If you're doing all that nonsense, you are sitting here taking on the genes of an animal.
God. Lawlessness.
And thinking that stuff is normal, teaching it to kids. No, it's not normal, man. That is not normal. Finish that off.
Verse 28. That the land spew not you out also.
Repeat that again.
That the land spew not you out also.
So the land said, he said that the land will spew you out for doing what you do. Get what I'm saying? No self-respect and no, they want to respect somebody else to respect you.
God.
That's the type of woman that you see and you run around, right? They're training our women to sit here and be so loose out here, but so